Let's talk the Group 1, the Air Park Canterbury 3-year-old Flying Stakes. 3 runners to head there from the barn. They've been working this morning at the beach. Firstly, let's talk about Charlie Brown.
Just a neat wee horse, great follower of speed. He went super last time out. Was actually gone just about his whole career. He's gone great races. Sort of horse he's got to rely on sit sprint though. He's get the right run and just one crack at them. But yeah, lovely horse to have around the place and to train, and he's doing that at the races.
And Who's Delight goes around as well?
Manners, he's sort of used to get a wee bit worked up at the starts and that. He's got a lot better. He's got a lot of staying power, this horse. He's a good rolling type. Still a wee bit green and running. He sort of ducked in about the 100 last time out. If he runs straight, he probably would have won it. But no, he's a sort of horse. He is getting better and better, and definitely got the staying motor to go with it.
In Triple G, he's always been there or thereabouts.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse, but he's a bit of a, he gets worked up in the sort of, he's more of a running sort of a horse. He's been blasting the gate and just hasn't been quite relaxing as you have to at that level. So changed a wee bit of gear, and he's the sort of horse they've got to be going hard up front for him to relax in the races. So that's why he sort of gets off the gate and been doing it himself. It'd be lovely to try and drive them with a sit, but only if they go hard up front.
Canterbury Park Trotting Cup on Friday. Artie by the Hill. Gee, this horse has been bubbling under the radar a little bit in previous campaigns.
Yeah, just a lovely horse. He generally always steps and puts himself up handy from the get-go, and yeah, last time out sort of got dragged back at the wrong time, but start prior to that he was excellent. He seems very well in himself. He's sort of going to have especially this week, he's going to have a few metres on Bolt. That was very good last week, and Muscle Mountains. So yeah, but he's a sort of horse, if he gets the right run, he's not too far off them. He's a sort of horse against those good ones. He's always going to be thereabouts at the finish.
That win 2 starts ago, that must have given you confidence that this horse can foot it with those 2 big guns.
Yeah, he's sort of shown that before he got sick up in Auckland, Row Cup time, but yeah, not head to head, but if I get the right run, I'm not far off them anyway.
And what about for him, plans going through Friday off the back of it?
Yeah, same thing. I'll get through Friday. I don't really need it to go on a mobile mile. He went there last year and he had a gallop, so always on the track he's had a couple of misses actually from the mobile, so might have to bypass that and just stick to the stands. So we'll probably go that track.
John Harness Million, 2-year-old trotters, bouncing beyond heads there. What's the update?
Well, he seems really good at home. Disappointing, he got things wrong first time under race conditions. Prior to that, trial's been very good and couldn't fault him at home. So actually took him there last week. I worked before the first. It's sort of when he did go there the first time, he sort of had a race before he raced. He went into the barn. He sort of just couldn't handle the whole experience. So he was a lot better last week. He's trained on well. So if we get around one piece, he should definitely be right up there.
Harness Million 2-year-old fillies, Always Be You and Follow Your Dream. What's the update on these 2?
Always Be You was past mark 2 starts back, but very disappointing last time out. I know she got a check around the last bend, but sort of wasn't travelling at that time. So she's come through that great and seems really well in herself. So she's sort of one she'll be hanging out for a good draw, and yeah, just a nice run in transit, and if she can do that, she'll be thereabouts to the finish. Follow Their Dreams, 2 really good runs, but just taking a wee bit to work out what the whole racing game's about. Bit gun shy. The first start way back at Ashburton a few months ago, she got up out of the gate, and ever since then she's sort of been a bit gun shy. Get off the gate quite quick, which is sort of costing her. She's doing mid-race work and still right there to the finish, so hoping to get that gate sorted.
Harness Million Colts and Geldings. Mickey's Courage is one of 2 you've got going into Friday.
He was excellent last time out. He did power work early, and they still ran along, and he was still trucking up the inside of the line. So he's always been that sort of horse. He's got a bit of grunt about him. He can do a bit of yakka and still finish it off.
in Hadron Collider, a horse that the ability's there, just we've been seeing in those races, just the steering's just a wee bit of an issue.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Like every trial prize been great. At home he's fine, and we can take him to the races, and in the running he's perfect, and the last 400 he's letting himself down. He's hanging bad at the wrong time of the race, so we'll rectify a bit more gear. I don't know how much more we can put on, but we're trying everything, and if he runs straight, he's definitely got the speed and the motor to be right up there.